Recently, I've been getting more into Le Mans Ultimate, and what better time to jump on the game than when it's on one of my favorite combos. Le Mans in prototype cars. These cars is something I've driven a lot on iRacing. This combo is one of my favorite ones because I've also gone through it in real life multiple times. So I thought I'd just jump into a race and see what happens. I have a lot of experience on this combo in other games. In Le Mans Ultimate, not necessarily, because I haven't played this game that much in general. But we'll give it a shot and see what ends up happening. Now, we're in split 5 out of 13, and while I don't mind doing last 2 question marks on this channel, because I've done that quite a lot, I do want to try and work my way up the splits in this game as well. So I'm going to do quali, if I have the time, because I've got up a bit late. But I'm going to try and do quali and try not to crash. It's a one-shot quali in this, and we're going to see where we end up qualifying. Because I want to gain more driver rating, I want to gain more safety rating in general, just to try and work my way up to the more competitive splits where it's maybe a bit more fun. I don't know if this is already competitive for me. Like, as I said, I'm not that used to this game. I'm not as fast as I am in iRacing, but we'll give it a shot. It's going to be close whether or not I make it over the line, but I should be alright. It's more, I don't know how much time after you make it over the line in qualifying you actually have to complete the lap, but I assume it's until we're done. 8 seconds left on the timer. Alright, let me try and lock in and see what we can do for quali. For God's sakes, man, this game. I mean, it's a joke, really. Like, so I paused my recording and then restarted it, and it's like whenever you tap out of the game in LMU, it just keeps your whatever input you have. So it just kept my throttle pinned throughout the chicane. It doesn't seem like it invalidated my lap, but honestly, I don't know what's going on now. Everyone else has finished their lap. I don't know if I'll have enough time. It'll be very tight. Let's see. Let's just try and finish it and see what happens. I don't think it got invalidated from that track extent because I slowed down a lot. Well, one question is if we get a lap. The second one is it's not going to be a good one. Like, it's really a bad one. That is way off the pace, so it doesn't really matter because we qualified like at the very back of everyone who set a lap time anyways. Well, if anything, this should provide some good content. We're starting all the way at the back of the grid. In a 20-minute race. I mean, it's 6 laps at Le Mans. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, we could die in lap 1 T1. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, wait for the green flag. And go. Green flag, green flag. Let's see. I don't want to be too aggressive right off the bat, because I do want to survive, and I know people are going to be driving off anyways. So I say we just make sure to try not to die. We can go on the outside here without any issues, actually, because they were going quite slow. Oh, that's a couple people around the outside. They were braking very early. That was the big send. I was just braking like what I thought was appropriate. So I will take it. A couple free positions and slightly cold tires. We'll take it easy and warm up myself as well. So I get into a flow instead of just risking everything lap 1 T1. But it's alright, we gained a couple positions and we need to gain more positions. I'm getting absolutely outrun by this guy in the straight line behind me. Oh my god, where's my braking? Oh my god, what's in the world? So, okay. I'm really confused what just happened there. I didn't brake properly. So I was down the inside while I was getting sent down the inside. What's that? Oh no, I have a flat spot in the front, I think, because it's vibrating now. Not good. Someone's gone off. Alright. Someone's beefing in chat as well. They're not having a good time, it seems. That puts us P9, which is not a good start because we also have a gap up ahead, but we don't seem to have any damage. Just a little flat spot on one front tire, which I can definitely feel in my wheel right now. I'm definitely far from the position I'd want to be in, but I guess that's also kind of the struggles whenever you try to learn a new game. You know, I can't be good at everything right from the beginning, so I have to go through these struggles and learn the stuff about this game to get better at it, and hopefully I can end up improving, you know, just learning small things. He has taken a beautiful line there. We'll take that. Well, there's a bit of beef going on up ahead. A little bit of battling. Hopefully we can get closer to these guys and maybe gain some positions on that. I mean, they can keep battling if it's up to me. We just gained 6/10 on them in that corner, baby. Let's go. I'm ducking down. The try and reduce the drag. Well, he's going defensive, so they definitely are battling. It's fine. As long as we can get a bit closer to them while they do it. And now within slipstream, 6/10. Oh, it's heating up between these fellas. Side by side into Mulsanne corner as well. Uh-oh. Try and capitalize on this, but really parked a bit more on the apex than I thought. And I'm pretty sure with this game as well, even for the slightest contact, it registers it on your safety license. So we should try and stay away from that, I think. Like, even just the slightest bit of rubbing and racing, it registers it on your thing. So now this guy's really parking on the apexes. I had to slow down so much there, and he almost lost a second to the guy ahead on that apex. So we definitely need to get past as quickly as possible, because if not, we're going to be losing so much time. He absolutely parked it. He's going defensive, but we're kind of there. We're alongside him. Like, I've got my nose here, so we can try and outbrake him into the Porsche curves. Give it a shot. Oh, he's backed out of it. Oh, just broke early, which is nice. We can begin to chase after the next guy now. Oh, he's had a massive lock up here. It's going to gain us a big amount of time. Thing is, after we overtake this guy, there's like a 5-second gap up to the guy ahead, which is quite a big gap. If we want any chance of closing that, we also need to get by this guy as quickly as possible. But that 5 seconds, I mean, seems a little bit more optimistic. Unless the guys ahead make a mistake or something. Let's see if we can tuck into the slipstream. Uh-oh. I didn't want to send it there. He just broke a bit earlier than I was expecting. Or broke a bit more than I was expecting, actually. I wanted to stay behind to try and minimize the time loss, but we lost 4/10 on that. I didn't want to punt him off. But now we're alongside him on the exit. Can I look to the side? I can't, but I can see him on my side monitor. Side by side down to the second chicane. Oh, he's squeezing us. He wants this. He still wants to keep the position. He can get to go deep. Oh, he's gone very deep, yeah. He's not even close to making the corner for a fact. Alright then. Now, I definitely see myself doing more Le Mans Ultimate, especially after you guys had some positive comments on the last Le Mans Ultimate video I did. You guys seem to enjoy that through the comments, so I was like, alright, we'll send this. I see myself doing more of this, kind of combining it a bit with iRacing. Doing a bit of both for the content reason, but also for the driving reason, you know, to get a bit of a bit more dynamic feeling, you know, different sims, different cars, different well, same combos for the most part, actually, but slightly different dynamic and everything, you know, so I also have more options of what I want to race each week, because it's not always in iRacing that there's something I want to race or think that's good content. Then I'll just jump onto LMU and do content about that, right, instead of doing nothing. That's also why I want to get onto LMU and sort of combine it a bit, so you'll definitely be seeing more LMU content from me on this channel. But I'm not going away from the iRacing content either. If you are enjoying either part of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Trying to get to 4K subs on this second channel, and trying to hit 20K on the main channel. So hopefully 2026 is going to be a good year for us. It certainly started out well. I'm starting to sweat a little bit here. I also didn't take off my blazer. Now, final lap of the race. I hope it's been entertaining. I mean, I don't think a lot's going to happen on this final lap unless the guys ahead really battle it out. But maybe it was more entertaining just not being able to do quali. Because we had some overtakes, we had some battles, we had some beef as well. Oh, yeah, that's the beef I was talking about. That is a free position on the final lap. Well, that is actually 2 positions on the final lap because they both went off. Oh, no. We'll take it. The good old feeling when you get 2 freebies on the final lap of the race. So, while this might not be the result I'm looking for, because there's still 3 people ahead of me in Split 5, at least I see a big room for improvement. I have a lot to learn in this game, which I do want to try and learn. I do want to get better at this. And, oh my god. I do want to try and have as much fun as possible with it, which is why I'm also doing content, because I enjoy sharing this kind of stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Essentially, this is me trying to learn something new again, trying to get good at something again, which is quite fun, and I don't mind a challenge. We'll take the challenge. We'll take the P4 for now, as I run out of fuel just on the line. Couldn't have been timed any better, actually. Well, if you enjoyed this, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I've been Marcus, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!